Every dreamer starts with a vision that only they can see. People around might laugh, they might doubt, they might say, you can't do it. But here's the truth, they don't have to see it. Because the dream was given to you, not to them. So today, I want to tell you one thing. Focus on you until you win. Not for a day, not for a week, not for a month. But until that dream becomes your reality. We have 7 points to get success. Point 1. The power of focus. Focus is not about doing 1,000 things. It's about doing one thing 1,000 times until it becomes a part of who you are. When you start your journey, distractions will come from every side. Friends, social media, self-doubt, failure, even success. But winners, they stay locked in. They stay focused on their growth, their purpose, their improvement. You see, when you focus on yourself, the noise around you starts to fade away. You stop comparing your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. You realize that the only competition that matters is the person you were yesterday. Point 2. The struggle behind every success. Every successful person you admire, they all had one thing in common. They kept going when others stopped. When Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team, he didn't give up. He went home, locked himself in a room, and cried. But then, he went back to work. He practiced every single day, focusing on becoming the best. And years later, he didn't just play basketball, he changed basketball forever. When J.K. Rowling wrote Harry Potter, she was rejected by 12 publishers. She was a single mother, broke and struggling. But she kept her focus on one thing, her story. And the world later called it magic. So ask yourself today, what's your focus? What are you willing to sacrifice to win? Point 3. The enemy, distraction and doubt. In today's world, distraction is your biggest enemy. 1 minute on your phone becomes an hour. One negative comment ruins your entire mood. One comparison steals your motivation. But the truth is, winners don't get distracted by what others are doing. They're too busy building their own legacy. You don't need to explain your grind to anyone. You don't owe them your reasons, your plans, or your dreams. Because when the results come, they'll speak louder than your words ever could. Stay silent, stay disciplined, and stay dangerous. Point 4. The journey is lonely, but worth it. Focusing on yourself doesn't mean you are selfish. It means you respect your purpose enough to give it your all. Yes, it will get lonely. There will be days when you question everything. Why am I doing this? Will it ever work? Am I enough? But let me remind you. Diamonds are made in pressure. Gold is purified in fire. And legends are built in silence. Don't run from the loneliness. Use it. In that silence, you'll hear your real voice, your inner power. Point 5. The turning point. There comes a moment in every fighter's life when everything seems lost. When the dream looks impossible, when no one believes anymore. That's the moment most people quit. But that's also the moment winners are born. Because when everyone stops, you keep going. When everyone doubts, you believe. When everyone gives up, you rise. That's how champions are made, not by talent, but by focus and consistency. Point 6. The mindset of a winner. If you want to win, you must reprogram your mind. Stop saying, I can't. Start saying, I will. Stop asking, what if I fail? Start asking, what if I succeed? Feed your mind with positivity, discipline, and belief. Because what you think, you become. Every day, wake up and tell yourself, I am not competing with the world. I am competing with my own laziness, my fear, and my excuses. When you win those battles, the outer world automatically follows. Point 7. Real-life example. Let's take an example, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Before becoming one of the biggest names in Hollywood, he was broke, living in a small apartment with only $7 in his pocket. But he didn't give up. He focused on his fitness, his mindset, his goals. Every single day, he worked on himself, not for fame, but for growth. And today, his life is the definition of what happens when you focus until you win. If you are tired, rest. But don't quit. If you fall, get up. If they laugh, smile. Because one day, they'll ask how you did it. And you'll tell them, I stopped watching others and started focusing on myself. Remember this line. Success doesn't come to those who chase people. It comes to those who chase purpose. So today, stop explaining. Stop proving. Stop waiting for someone to understand your dream. Focus on your growth. Focus on your hustle. Focus on becoming the person your future self will thank you for. Because when you finally win, the same people who doubted you will clap for you. The same people who ignored you will want to know you. And that day, you'll realize it was all worth it. So until that day comes, until your dream becomes real, until the world knows your name, focus on you until you win.
What's up, guys? Don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button right down there so you don't miss out on the next one.